when you were a kid, did you ever have a dream of just not wanting to be a 9 to 5 worker? I'll be real. I know a lot of people are 9 to 5 workers right now. You know, that ship has already sailed. That dream is already gone. But like, have you ever just not wanting to be a 9 to 5 worker when you were younger? Like, you wanted to be an artist, you wanted to be an astronaut, you wanted to be a writer? Well, if you were here in 2025, you lived here in 2025, and you decided that at the age of 13, like, hey, I want to publish my book. Well, you better not be caught writing at your level. You better not be caught writing at your age level, because you finna get doxxed, you finna get hate, you finna get harassed, and yeah, I mean, that is to be expected. I don't know why anybody's surprised. Allow me to introduce the most gracious and beautiful book that has plagued my For You page. It pisses me off, but not the author, not the book itself. Just these random people just keep yapping about it. Like, leave my For You page alone. It's been attacked enough. It's been harassed enough by people who hate Shadow Vanilla in Cookie Run Kingdom. Like, please, I don't need more negative energy. But let me just give a little bit of a backstory, okay? This book was published on January 13th, 2025, and you can't even buy it now, but people still talking about it. I guess, you know, the internet do its thing, right? But like, there's a bunch of trending things like 88 Stars book is so bad and overhyped. Like, bro, we've heard this 100 times, okay? But it's not it's kind of just me and my For You page, okay? So, I, of course, will just tell you everything that's going on. But before I, jump into it, as always, if you like this sort of content, please like the video. And if you don't subscribe now, I promise I will win you over by the end of the video. So you better stick around. So, like every phone addicted freak on the internet, I was scrolling mindlessly on TikTok, ended up seeing this video of someone posting about a recently published book called 88 Stars. Asking if it had a fandom because it honestly didn't seem like a well-known book, like I've never seen it in my life, right? I look in the caption and it says the author is 13, so I'm like completely interested, right? I'm like, damn, goals, right? Because like I'm also a young writer, so it's definitely inspiring to see someone younger than me, especially, publish a book. And because of that singular post, I got so much motivation to write my characters, but that was besides the point. I thought that this post was going to be a one-time thing, but then I started to get videos like this. It is just me who hates the book 88 Stars. It's literally made with poor characters, poor writing, and plus, the author's alts are literally glazing the book and defending it is crazy. The fact that the author even copied the title of a Project Sekai song and putting Miku in shit book not knowing it can get copyrighted. Stupid. This is just so stupid. Like, why would you expect people to pay $16 to buy a book that's completely copied? Oh, but I'm 13. That's not an excuse to get a criticism. Dude. This is not criticism! Excuse me for crashing out, but there's a bunch of videos like this, posts that were just blatantly insulting the artist and were genuinely just dumb, right? And I'll explain all that later. People would pretend to be on the artist's side also, but then proceed to give the worst criticism possible for the book. So, as I search through all these videos, I will tell a timeline that I was able to gather. 88 Stars is published and able to be bought online. The writer, I'm unsure if they were posting online before the book came out, but I know that they were after. So they started to post on different accounts pretending to be fans, and here were some big quote-unquote concerns from people. The author had Miku in the book. They're implying that it's a copyrighted character. And they used Technoblade, a Minecraft content creator who passed from cancer, to promote their book. After this, a bunch of people started to post hate videos pointing out the alt accounts and saying stuff like, girl, nobody cares about your book, it's just poorly written trash, and then trying to play it off as criticism when it's just blatant bullying. Like, girl, sending hate to someone is not criticism. But now that you sort of have a bare bones idea of the situation, I would like to remind you that this creator is in middle school, the ripe age of 13, and they started writing the book when they were 11. No one should expect it to be perfect or without mistakes, which, with this context, I would think that this is the common sense take. I would like whoever's watching right now to comment what you think on the general situation before I go deeper into videos and points that make absolutely no sense in my point of view. And, like, notice how the worst takes are from Genshin Impact people.
Here's my opinion on the 88 Stars drama. It's really dumb. To put it simple, yes, I am a 13-year-old writer. I do write stuff. Is the story bad? From my opinion, yes. But we're having fun, so there's no issue. The only issue I have with the creator is that they use Technoblade's death to promote their books.
I love how this person tries to act like they're on the side of the author when we know damn well they're not. Because literally the first point you make, oh, the only thing I had a problem with was They're promoting their book with somebody else's death, which just did not even happen, okay? They were promoting a very popular content creator being in their book. It just so happens that this content creator happened to be dead. They didn't mention anything about his cancer. They didn't mention how they were writing a whole story about Technoblade's cancer and how he was dying on his deathbed in their story. Like, let's be fucking for real, okay? They had a dream SMP phase. They liked the content creator Technoblade, so they're like, huh, from all the fan fictions I read, why don't I put him in too? Because all the fan fictions, they put Technoblade in there too, so why can't I? And then this happens. I think the more accurate and better critique towards the author I can give about the whole Technoblade situation is that you should not have internet personalities within your book at any point or at all. You should have characters that are your own, and you can have characters that are inspired by other characters. You can do collabs with companies that have certain characters, but I do not believe that it would be a good choice in the long run to have a character or an internet personality in your book that's not yours, because it causes situations like this. Not just that, I don't believe that the author is free from any critique, right? I do believe that they made a mistake by not being, like, you know, sensitive enough. It felt insensitive, but when you put it in the bracket of the fact that this person began writing this book at 11 and is currently 13, there really isn't much to say that it was an innocent mistake, and they know, they've literally said in multiple comments that they know it was a mistake that they did. They already took off the book, so I don't know why people are, again, still harassing this artist.
They use Miku without a license.
They use Miku without a license.
Now, this would be completely correct if the Hatsune Miku they use in the book was the actual Hatsune Miku. Because Hatsune Miku, you're not allowed to commercially use, meaning you can't put it in books and stuff like that. But this is a fan design character, Hatsune Miku. So I don't know how that goes out legally, and I definitely don't want some random 13-year-old telling everybody as if they know how the law works, the copyright law works. Like, let's not act.
And they made people pay for their book when they're 13.
And they made people pay for their book when they're 13.
The way that age has literally nothing to do with this. You made them pay for their book when you were 13. Like, girl. Oh, so we're just scaring 13-year-old writers just for fun? Just for fun? Alright? If somebody wants to buy the book, that is their choice. That is their mistake. Like, literally, if a 20-year-old posts a book and somebody buys the book from the 20-year-old and the book is ass, then it is what it is. Like, they bought the book, they chose to buy the book. Like, just because you're 13 does not make you a bad artist. Just because you're 10 does not make you a bad artist. Like, let's wake up, let's use our brains for a second and understand a little bit of nuance. The problems with the book never had to do with their age.
A thing they need to improve is marketing. No one's buying your book for $12, I think.
Bro, $12 USD is like retail price, and like, I would buy the book. I would buy the book. I wanted to buy the book so I could read it and critique it, but since I can't, because of the amount of hate this person got for majorly no reason, it's made me sad.
Instead, they should have used Wattpad or O3. But you guys bullying her was really unnecessary. They just wanted to publish a book and they had no ill intentions from what I've seen. That's all I had to rant about, thank you.
See, the ending was fine. They could have just had it like that, but like the points that they pointed out were just all just sorely misrepresenting the original author. Like, you can't say that the person used Technoblade's death to promote their book and then in the same breath say that, oh, well, they didn't have any bad intentions. Like, what? Like, girl. Regardless, those were the only things that I really had to show. There was a lot more videos, yeah, I could definitely show them, but they would all be repeating the exact same thing because we know TikTok, it's an echo chamber, okay? Everybody just says the exact same thing, says the exact same points just to harass someone, and it is what it is, I guess, right? And it shouldn't just be, it is what it is, but it really just is what it is. Anyway, I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments. What do you think of it? And engage in healthy and respectful discussions. I don't want any hate. I don't want anyone arguing like on their dead mama's grave to just win a conversation. Like, it's not worth it, I swear. Alright, I'll see y'all in the next video.